Hello friends, today we are crushing a lower body circuit. This is strength focus using just a good old foam roller and body weight. Not many breaks are going to be cued, so if you need to pause for a second, take a breather, stretch things out, feel free to do so. This isn't a long one at all, under 20 minutes. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's go ahead and warm up. So we're gonna bend over here, stretching it out. Really stretch. And then coming back up here, sumo. We'll also be doing a little bit of core too. Other side. And then this side here. Let's get some of those figure four popping. These require a little bit of balance. You can always hold like a chair or a wall if needed. Really stretching out those hip flexors. All right, let's get started. If you need some extra stretches, go ahead and pause this. Take those extra stretches if you need them, and then let's get into it. Okay, so starting with our lunges. So for these, it's going to be elevator lunges. We have our foot on that foam roller. You may need to adjust occasionally, no worries at all. Go ahead and put your toes at the very top. We're gonna come down in a lunge. Be cautious of your knee over your toes. If they go over slightly, it's totally okay, but not too much, because we wanna focus on going down and straight back, keeping that 90-degree angle right there. Breathe through it. One more here. Marvelous. All right, so now we're gonna pick that up, and on the same leg that we are standing on, we're now going to go into those RDLs to knee drive. So going down slow and controlled, find a spot on the ground, come back up, knee drive there, squeezing that core. Keeping those hips squared the entire time. You probably feel that burning in your standing leg. Amazing. Now, we are going to rotate. We are going to have the foam roller on the opposite side. So still with that standing leg that we were doing all the work on, that is still going to be the leg that's planted down, and we're now going into those lateral lunges. Here we are. Push that booty back as if you're sitting into a chair as you lower down. If you need to adjust your foam roller, I will probably adjust it multiple times throughout this video. One more. Amazing. Now going straight to your back, we have those hamstring curls. All right, so for these, we're gonna pop up into that glute bridge. We're gonna work our feet back and come down here, sliding out, and then come straight back up to that glute bridge. As if we have a string pulling up our belly buttons right here, keeping those hips up. Rolling our heels over and then pulling straight back. Keep it going. You only have 10 more seconds here. Probably feeling that burn in those hamstrings. Good. Now walk it back into you. Now we're just gonna do those hip bridges, hip thrust pulses. Ooh, I feel it burning. Usually it's about 5 minutes in that I start breaking a sweat. I'm feeling it. What do y'all think about when you exercise? Are you thinking about the movement? Is your head somewhere else and you're kind of just turning your mind off to ignore the pain? Are you focusing on the pain? What do you like focusing on? I feel like everyone's kind of different. All right, now one foot stays planted, other foot goes directly in the air, straight down and up. Keeping our hips up, keeping them squared. This one isn't here for very long. Almost there. Squeezing that core. Now switch. Keep it up. Now prepare yourself because we're about to go into our core circuit and then we'll finish off on the other side. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it's not gonna be super easy, but we got it. Almost there. Beautiful. All right, now we have our foam roller. It's going to be directly behind us. We are going into a forearm plank, pike ups. Slow and controlled. That's the best way to go about these. These often require some readjustments too. So a string is pulling us up by those hips. One more here. Good. Now we come up to our high plank and we're just doing tucks. Squeezing that core, rounding that back. Breathing out as we bring our legs in. Magnificent job. Now we're going into our oblique ups. So for these, exact same thing as a pike up, except we're going to be slightly twisted. So our forearm still stays down, facing the floor, but for our side, crisscrossing our legs. So one on top of the other here, and then we just come up as if a string is pulling this part of our hips. Almost there. One more. Amazing. Flip over to the other side, exact same thing, except now we're doing the other oblique. All right, so 3, 2, crisscross, let's hit it. One more. Amazing job. All right. Now all we're doing here is just going to be stretching out that back. So still incorporating a little bit of core. We have our foam roller here, arms down here, straight out here. And then all we're doing is pulling up with our upper body as our arms come closer towards us. Okay, so we're here pulling up. So bringing our arms in and our chest up. Some active recovery here after that nice little core session. All right, now we get back into that plank. This is the last part of core. Well, until the last two movements. But we're going up on our plank, and all we have is body saws right here. So slightly pushing that foam roller out with our forearms, keeping everything else tight and stable. Amazing. All right, now getting back up. Now we have our opposite leg. So previously, we are on our left side. Now, our right side is going to be that stable leg. So getting into that reverse lunge elevator, bring it down, keep in contact with that knee. Make sure we're not going too far over those toes. And up. Slow and controlled. And you usually have one side that's a little bit more balanced. So if this is your weaker side, join the club. One more here. All right. Now, for these, keeping that foot in place, squaring those hips, coming down. Back up, exhale. Feel that burn, embrace it. One more here. Magnificent. Now, we put our foam roller there. Stable leg stays down. Opposite leg comes up. We have those lateral lunges. Booty going back as we lower down. Almost there. One more. Amazing. Now bring it down. It's our last part of legs. Sitting it back and up. Switch sides. One more right here. Amazing. Now flipping back to our backs, grab that foam roller again. Like I said, we are so close to being done. We have 2 more core movements and then you're out of here. All right, so we have our 90-90s, feet at a 90-degree angle, pressing up with that foam roller. Breathing out as we squeeze in. Now we're gonna add a leg drop. Here, hip pulse up, leg drop, hip pulse up. All right, now we are going to rest that foam roller on our legs. Try to balance it. If you can't, you can easily just remove it. And now we have our crunches. Finish this out strong, because we are almost there. Keep that tension in the core, so we're not going all the way flat here. We're staying up. Last one. Yay! We did it. Amazing, amazing job. Like I said, not too long, not too brutal. You absolutely crushed it today. As you can see, my hair definitely took a toll. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and leave your thoughts below on what you want to see more of, anything else that I haven't done yet. I love reading your comments. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you had a great time if you did follow along and join this workout. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.